Welcome back. Marcus Walsh was at the Berkeley Hall Golf Course and caught up with Steve Wilmont, who is the director of both the Heritage and the Players Amateur Golf Tournaments. Marcus
Walsh here with WHHI Sports at Berkeley Hall at the Players Amateur, taking off today and concluding on Sunday. And I'm here with the tournament director, Steve Wilmont. Steve, how are you today?
Great. A little hot, but dry from the fact that it's not raining. So, but no, everything's great.
Great to hear. How long has this tournament been in a condition with the Heritage?
Well, it's been about 10, 12 years that we've truly gotten engaged with the event that's been here 16 years. And this was a conception, an idea that Duke Delcher and Tom McKnight, two of the top amateur players in their own right years ago, Walker Cup players, and felt that they wanted to do an event for the players. I mean, this event is for the players. You get here, everything's taken care of. No registration fee, private housing, food and beverage, obviously world-class facilities, the fitness center. We can go on and on and on, but obviously the best competition, best players and amateurs in the world are here as well. So,
not only the best from this area, as we've got about 6 to 8 from the state of South Carolina, but all around the U.S. and even the world. Talk about what the idea was to just bring some of the greatest golfers from this great nation to this tournament as the Player Amateur.
Well, how we've most recently have structured is very similar to the RBC Heritage presented by Boeing, in the fact that it's an invitational event and there's categories. So a lot of these state players that you see too are either won the South Carolina Amateur or the Bryson Nimmer's playing here this year, having won the Junior Heritage. He received an exemption and all. So, but what happens is, the winner of this event does get an exemption in April into the RBC Heritage, and that truly is the goal of 99.9% of these guys out here is to play the next level, being the PGA Tour. So this becomes a real relationship builder for the Heritage Classic Foundation and for this community to wrap their arms around tomorrow's stars. And there's been some really neat relationships that have been created over the years through the host families, our volunteers, as well as ourselves, the Heritage Classic Foundation. There's been some great friendships and relationships over the year.
Lastly, describe what this golf course is like for this type of tournament compared to some of the others around this area.
Well, I mean, there's so many great golf courses and things, but this community has opened themselves up to hosting this event, to supporting the event, but they want to put their best foot forward, and not just within the facilities, but out here on the golf course for these players. The course is in mint condition, and it will be better tomorrow, and not as good as it will be on Saturday. That's just the way they work and think around here. And unfortunately, from that standpoint, Danny Malone, the superintendent, his last day is a week from this Friday next week. So this community's me as a friend, I've become friends with. I'm certainly going to. Sorry to see him go, but he moving on, retiring, and doing things. And but this community is certainly going to miss him for all that he's done for Berkeley Hall.
Steve, thanks so much for a few minutes today. Enjoy the day today and this weekend.
You bet. Please, if come on out and see it. It's free to come on in here, and this is tomorrow's stars out here.
We appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Great. Thanks, Mark.
For WHHI Sports, I'm Marcus Walsh. Let's send it back to the studio.